Today they had these big protests because the president wasn't nominated, and there's this vote. There's some kind of thing going on about the votes not being accurate or counted up right or something like that. I don't know what it was, but either way, there's all kinds of people protesting. People broke into the White House because the votes weren't right, and da-da-da-da. And all these kind of crazy things are happening. What in the world are people thinking? Do you have to realize that if everyone would just realize that whether they like it or not, we are all one thing together. We're one happening at the same time. No matter what your life is and my life is, their life. Completely one thing together. So, in that same way, when you take a group of these people and a group of those people and you pit them against each other, when you realize that they're both just pieces of one, like, I see that as they are both representations of parts of me and possibilities that can be. One side is doing this, one side is doing that. I myself see that there is no side whatsoever, but they think that they're on separate sides. So as they battle it out, if one of them wins, the other one's still down. If the other one wins, the other one's still down, and I'm still here watching both of them mess with each other and having no outcome that's going to help either side. It's like saying, if I punch myself as hard as I can in the face or the stomach, did my hand win? No, it didn't, because I'm attached to my hand, and it's part of me. And those things are part of our whole society. And if one of them overcomes the other, it's not going to do any good, because the other is still there. And we don't want to eliminate people completely. We want to eliminate the thought of being held down or not being able to express ourselves as open and honestly as we want without being prosecuted or harmed or ridiculed or anything over it. But this is time, and we have to do this over a period of time. It's doing what it does because there's no other way. There's tons of other ways, but for people who are at a conscious level they're at, there's no other way for them. So we have to just let things happen the way they are. There's nothing you can do about it. You can try to involve yourself. Most of the time you get involved, you get angry, and then you turn into one of those people who's doing the same thing by being like, I'm right, and I'm going to show you you're wrong. God! There are things about wrong and right when it comes to the truth of reality. But even if you're wrong in your lifetime as a human being about the truth of reality, you're still in a way right, in a non-righteous sense. You're still just living in the world, making mistakes and trying to learn. So you can make a quote-unquote mistake or a wrongdoing in the world, but it's never a mistake or a wrongdoing. It's a learning process. So take that into consideration.